let's focus on now what you had kind of got a sense of what you're going to talk about on the timeline. And yes, if you're a Manchester United fan, you're allowed to look away now because, yes, the banter online has been something else. This one was from KCB. They said, asking a Manchester United fans number be like me. What's your phone number? Them 07.
I like the fact that, that's an actual corporate handle that is going banter away. I think that's interesting. I think it's different, but it's interesting because normally you'd expect, you're a corporate, you're all straight and proper. But it's good to see that people are not afraid to throw barbs at each other. Of course, the barbs tell themselves. I mean, 07. I've seen thousands of them.
There's another one here. It's unfortunately that dominates on the timeline tonight. We have another one on the timeline revolving once again. Manchester United's loss. This is World Rugby Sevens. They said 7-7s everywhere.
Fantastic.
Of course, they were quoting a tweet by Manchester United. Of course, they had shared the result.
Yes.
The game ended 7-0 in favor of the Reds.
That's fantastic.
And they're just tongue-in-cheek saying...
Again, yes.
Saba, Saba.
It's banter, yeah, 7. Like I'm saying, it's good to see the banter, especially when it goes across sports.
Yes.
It's not just, so it's sevens guys, they see why to do it and they do. I think it's great.
We have another one here. And this is from, I believe it's somebody just trolling. This is like a meme. What transpired yesterday? Attack, midfield, defense.
That's very funny.
That looks like a Ferrari.
That's the funniest of all of them.
That's a Ferrari.
Yes.
I don't know what...
The Ferrari at the start, I'm not sure what's the car at the back.
Yeah. I think it's somebody says it's a starlet. Now, this is somebody who's involved in the game, and he tweeted this today. Marcus Rashford, he said, I wish we could play a game today to try and put things right. The result is a result, and we can't see past that. We must not let it define our season. We have to trust the process and stick together.
I particularly do not like this kind of responses. You lost by 7 goals. Please keep quiet. Go work hard. On Thursday, you are playing Betis away from home. Stop telling people you are sad. You were on the game, all of you. He's the second one. The first one to do it was David De Gea yesterday. Leave these things alone. Just focus. We all know you are trapped. We all know that you are terrible yesterday. You are beyond terrible. You conceded 6 goals in a half. Just keep quiet, work hard, show up on Thursday, make it right.
If there was an equivalent of Kimeumana, at least that would have posted, that would have been fine. At least you understand. Let's have another one here, and this is something slightly different. This is about a stadium that's going to be constructed. And imagine, somebody said, this is an artist, you're saying, can you imagine Wakabi, a stadium that has a capacity of 1 million?
Yes, I saw this when you showed me this, and I thought, well, it sounds really good, but then how much logistics would you have to do for people to be able to see? The atmosphere would be ridiculous. The atmosphere, if you got 1 million people together in one venue, the atmosphere would be out of this world. But then, just how would they see anything? That's what I was thinking in my head. So I was thinking, I know it's a concept, but how would they be able to see what's going on?
Because even you can see that angle, like,
yeah,
what
like
you need a binoculars.
You'd have to have several giant screens for people to be able to see what's going on. So logistically, it's incredible. It's incredibly hard to do, but it's something just to have 1 million people together. Imagine you've been to a stadium where there. I've been to a stadium in Kolkata when there was like 80,000 Indian cricket fans. It's unbelievable. So just imagine what it would do if you got
1 million.
1 million. I think the atmosphere would be incredible.
My concern is halftime, when everyone wants to go to the washroom.
Now that's a hard story. I'm assuming if it's worth 1 million, then there must be at least 100,000 toilets.
Anyway, that was an artist's impression. There's no stadium that is 1 million capacity. Now, there's somebody who has the money to do anything he wants, and that was Lionel Messi, and he decided to gift the entire Argentinian team gold iPhones. Talk about flexing.
Beautiful. Look, they did it for him. You remember what Arnold Origi told us here? They did it for him. The South Americans are where they rally around their superstar. They did it around their superstar. So for him to give them something that is like a keepsake, I think that is what that's most beautiful about it. It's gold, man. And it cost him a pretty penny, didn't it?
Yes.
It cost him quite a bit of money. It's just a good thing for you to acknowledge people for what they've done for you and what they have helped you achieve. Yes, they also achieved, but look, when we think about the Argentina World Cup winning team in 10 years, we'll only remember Messi. The rest were
the details.
Were supporting cast.
Supporting cast.
Yeah. So it's good for him to give them something that they can keep. I don't know how long the phone stays. I don't know what's the lifespan of a phone? 5 years, 6 years?
Depends on your usage.
Depends on your usage.
Yes. Depends
How
on
long
your
have you had your phone?
I think mine, I've had it for about 3 years.
Yeah, oh yeah. So if you can keep it for 3 years, that would be good. Or maybe you just get it and you just go keep it somewhere and
Yes,
just
yes,
be
it's
saying,
a collector's item.
yeah, this
Yes.
is from Messi.
Well, on that golden touch,